slimies are awesome. Think so?
Yeah.
You're just saying that, right? My dear Slimy, Kinui, so cute. But Kakona and the others hate my dear Slimy. Sounds like the reaction of a normal girl. Slimies!
What do you want? Care to fight?
Of course. Will you fight me?
Fine. Here goes!
Go! Don't pull any punches!
Come attack me from anywhere. I have lost. I doff my helmet. Excellent. In commemoration of your win, I shall give you this. Collect them, and something good might happen. I'm looking forward to taking you on again. That was an excellent battle.
Okay, it's time for our advancement test. I have my three merged critters. I've only done one forest since the merge, which is the earth one, just for a little bit of experience, just to up their stats a little bit. I didn't take Bruiser with me in that, so that's why he's lagging behind, but level 4 should be enough.
Welcome. How are you doing? Did you bring some straw strong divine beasts?
Well, as strong as I can get them right now. So, advancement test. Level 2 test. Reputation of 45 is required. I have 93. Start of round 1. This first fight should not be hard. And the quicker it goes, the better. Okay, that's not too bad. 50 damage and a quick victory. Remember, you have to do 3 of these in a row. There's no experience. There's no nothing. There's no way to heal except with your water line. Can't even use items. Well, at least one of them didn't sleep. Adslam is the next one up to Adsula. It can last a little bit longer. So I'm going to let my water one take the brunt of it for the moment. Heal up and wait until that. I believe it can last up to 2 turns. Adsula can only last 1. Unfortunately, he's also got the speed on me, and oh, I resisted both times. Nice. So you're done. This one has Psycho Attack, I believe. And we're done. That one's harder to get a quick victory because he's got 3 on in front of him. Say hello to the harder one, the hardest one though. He's got 2 Naggle Chews, and I believe he's got a he's got an evolved form on his wind side. These ones are a lot stronger than you might think. They're sort of sort of merged forms themselves. So don't take any don't take it back if you lose this fight. This one is the hardest of the 3 for a reason. It's the final one. As long as you've got 1 merge though, and a few levels, you should be fine. Yes, there it is. Fully evolved, well, an evolved form. That is the evolved form of the Spike Bee, if I remember correctly. It does poison attack like the Spike Bee. Its attack is a lot higher. But because it's a bug, it has no MP, so it has no HP. 1 and victory. So a new beast amulet with 4 available, and I need 135 reputation for my next test. I do not think I can actually win that fight.
Well, come back again. I'll be waiting.
At least until I get another merge. But now that I've done that, I can get 4 beasts, and well, I'll be using that to go through the rest of my forest. sections. So yeah, back to forest grinding.
Hey there, guy. Touch me and you'll get burnt. You still want to fight?
Hey, that sounds interesting. You that strong, sir?
You're big for your britches. Whatever happens, don't blame me.
All right, let's go.
Well, let's get going. Ready? Oh, I'm hopeless. I lost. Hey, you're not bad. I'm surprised. Hey, take this. Don't be shy. This is our custom. Collect a lot of them and something good might happen. Then how about playing in the arena or somewhere? Hey, you're not bad.
Find something good in the...
You know, we finished...
Sir,
Yes?
I finished your...
Really? Is your own?
I'm glad. Hey, you're a bug beast hunter, right? Can I ask you something? If both sides have special attacks, does the fastest one win?
Huh. Some divine beasts have resistance, but their numbers are few. But if merging is done well, resistance can be given. With resistance, fear not.
So with resistance, then there's no need for wind divine beasts?
What? Why would that be? That doesn't make sense.
But they're in the way. Their attacks are so weak and their health points are low.
Hey, is that the right attitude when asking questions? Say, yes, I see.
Oh, sorry. I was just being silly. Yes, I see.
Forget it. How stupid. I don't want to talk. Stupid beast hunter who doesn't understand the power of bugs. You'll regret it sometime.
Yo, Sonny, how's it going? You using Alcos?
Huh? Sometimes. Hey, are those Alco divine beasts awesome?
Of course! Alcos are good. They've got speed, after all. They can also use magic. Their attacks are awesome, too. Good enough, right?
But don't Alco divine beasts have pretty low health points?
You're pretty naive. You have to use your skill to build that up. There's nothing fun in combining ones that are already complete. You raise them while thinking of how best to take advantage of their characteristics. Use their characteristics in both raising and layout. Good luck to you too.
So say hello to our first boss of the game. Well, our first boss, Karma, or the Divine Beast. This is the fully evolved version of the bug. You might remember the one that did Samakith, the one that lowered defense. This is the fully evolved version of that. All bosses are fully evolved versions. It does not only have wind attacks though, not all bosses do. Like say the wind boss does not always have just wind attacks. Sometimes has earth and fire and water. Sometimes multiple. So I believe it usually has 3 attacks. So this one I think has got 2 wind attacks and a water. I'm not certain. Another thing to note about the bosses, they are mostly immune to status effects. They resist quite a lot. So while the wind line is fairly good at getting you to places, like with sleep, poison, confuse, against bosses they're not so great. Status drop in skills though are fairly good. But I'm still going to try and use sleep because why not? Oh, it worked. Doesn't always, but some of the many of the early ones aren't as resistant as later ones. Hello, Wilpon. To be honest, yeah. It's asleep, 2 critical hits, win. It's a bug, so it doesn't have a lot of hit points to begin with. It's wind, so it's weak against hit attacks. It was asleep, so I will get automatic criticals. Everything there was set up for me just to win in 1 turn. Or in 1 rotation. 500 experience as well, which is always nice. And the wind shelter. Wind shelter is our next forest, and we also get some rewards. We get a cool trop, a cute gem, and a count sheep. Cool trop ups bug strength. I will not be using bugs at all. I've attempted to try them in the past. Yeah, I have never been able to make them work. Cute gems are basically the upgraded versions of stones. I believe they're 2 grades above pretty stones. And there's the count sheep, which puts enemies to sheep. It puts enemies to sheep? No, puts enemies to sleep. It's basically add slam, the D version. And I believe you can use it once per combat. It's a permanent item, I do believe. It's not amazing, but it's useful. And of course, you can't proceed without the key spore. Now that I've got wind shelter, I don't even need to go through the princess vine. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go back to the temple. I now have access to wind shelter whenever I want. Anyways, next.
Ho!
Not as much as...
Ho! The special born to it.
So, water. This is the fully evolved form of the Gnar that did skill break. Quite a change, isn't it? But really, yeah, skill hold. So it's just got the upgraded version. It doesn't really stop anything I do. I believe skill hold stops darkness attacks. Also has Virus, so this one will survive a little bit longer because 1, I don't have my sleep, 2, it would be resistant to it anyway, and 3, I believe it's got much more health than the thing that we fought in the Wind Forest. Also has Menace, so it's got 3 water attacks. So 1 that does physical damage, 1 that does magical damage, and 1 that heals itself. Not that it does much to for its survivability. And another 500 experience, which should put my crab up to, yeah, max level. Water Place. Water Place is the next water level, of course. Jujuba, another cute gem, and the Hill Cross. The Hill Cross is something that is useful. Restores 50 HP to friends. It's basically the HP backbook, but a more permanent item, and you can use it once per turn. Once per battle, I believe. I need to check that. Jujuba ups Gnar strength. Just like the bug item, I will not be using Gnars because, also like bugs, I've never been able to get them to work properly. Still, that's the first water forest done. Earth next, I believe.
Slither, slither.
Huh? What? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Slither, slither. No, no. I say slither, slither. You say slither, slither. Okay, once more. Slither, slither.
Slither, slither?
What's that, like some greeting? Yup, a greeting in Slitheries. Slimies are nice too, but Slitheries are my fave. Slimies or Slitheries? A heavy decision. I put both of them in my formation.
time for Earth. This is the evolved form, fully evolved form, might I add, of the Tamaku. I believe it's called the Amorg, but I'm not completely certain on that. But yeah, you might notice my slime is in completely the wrong place, but that's on purpose. It's just to get me through this a bit quicker. But Earth has the same problems as normal. Yeah, Amorg. They're weak against wind attacks. Should have checked. And it's just looking around. Okay, I certainly don't mind a free turn, especially when I wasted it basically. Spirit Blast is basically the same as Key Blast. It's just the C version instead of the D. And this fight's over. Amorg is very simple. And another 500 experience. Earthlock, which is our next destination for Earth, for the Earth Forest at least. Gara Root, a cute gem and a lovely gem. And finally, of course, the Key Spore. Yeah, so a cute gem, we already know about that. Lovely gem. Actually, cute gem is... I might be wrong. It looks like the cute gem is one stage up from the pretty stone, and then the lovely gem after that. So it's 25, 50, 100 for the pretty stone, 200 for the cute gem, and whatever the lovely gem is. So probably 400. Gara Root ups Gara strength, will be useful. I will be having a Gara later. I have one sort of at the moment, but it's not going to be kept for a long while. Anyways, off to fire. So for our final part of the fire forest, for the first fire forest, we've got our little werewolf friend who is the fully evolved form of the red opal, the one that does the blast chance. For some reason it's also doing burn shot here, but then again so did other bosses do different attacks as well. To be honest, this one isn't so strong. It seems to be liking to spam burn shot. You know what? Let's do a protect book. Just increase my defense while it does stroke chance. Stroke chance is the upgraded version of blast chance. Simple as that. And another 500 experience. Fire Throne, which is our new fire area, and we have a Beetle, which is a coup item, I believe, a cute gem, a Red Hot, and the Key Spore, of course. Yeah, ups Q's strengths. And yeah, the Q gem, and where is it? There, the Red Hot, 30 damage to enemy. Basically, it's a flame book that can be used once a fight, once a combat, and is a sort of permanent item. I'm not sure if they actually break or not. I actually don't know. I hardly ever use them. But that is all for the fire forest as well. That is all for forests. We've done merging, we've done an advancement test. Now it's time to move on to our second set of forests. So I'm going to make the decision on where I'm going. Actually, I already have, but we'll go there next time. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.